Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So we will now do our weekly vibe and energy check for August 21 up to the end of August. So we will do a Celtic Cross reading for today instead of the 7-day card pull, and let's see what's going on around us for the coming week. Let me just shuffle the cards again. Then we will start. We can start with the reading. So, if you are still not our subscriber, please like and subscribe to our channel to see what's coming up and to see our daily shorts and updates that I regularly posting on our social media accounts. I also don't do personal readings, and I don't answer to personal DMs, and I never ask anyone for money or monetary gains. Okay, so let's start. We have the World Tree, Seven of Bows, the Wheel of Fortune, then Two of Bows, Six of Cups, Empowerment, bottom of the deck, King of Wands in reverse, so for this week, you have a nice main energy around you because it's the World Tree. In here, instead of the world, we got this huge tree with all the seasons around it, which signifies an end of a cycle. You are nearing or almost at the end of your old self. You are learning. This week is all about learning, closure, and wrapping up the old chapter of your life. Especially because we got the wheel. As you can see here, we have the moon and the sun. It's about cycle, and you are going into a new chapter of your life. But in order to do that, you have to wash up all the baggages that you had, and you need to have a firm decision. You need to create a solid decision in order for you to move on into something new. Wash out all the toxicities. And we also have the Seven of Bows, the clearance card. So that's what you really need advice to do. Clear everything out, declutter your mindset, declutter the people that's weighing you down, let go of the situations that doesn't serve you, especially that we have the Sai, the Norman card. This, almost all of them really works together. So we have a strong urge this week to just let go and move on. We are giving closure to very important aspects of our life. We have the Six of Vessels or Cups here, which is the reunion. So I really feel that the things that you need to have closure of will come back to you this week in the next few days. Maybe an ex-friend, an ex-romantic partner, an ex-fling, and a previous offer from a job. It will all come up in order for you to give a solid yes or no into those situations. You have to give them the closure that they need in order for you to move on. So, and it this one may also come as you changing your mindset or finally taking that firm step to get rid of an old habit that you don't really want anymore. It may also be that one. The only thing that you have to look out for is your self doubts. You are having doubts and you're a bit lacking confidence in yourself that you can really remove these people in your life, that you have the strength and the worthiness to let them go, that you don't really need these people, situations, and appreciations in order for you to be feel validated. You have to cut them out, clear them out, because you will have this surge of empowerment this week for you to finally clear everything out. In order for you to get to the wheel, in order for because this one is a really good card that foretells good fortune, and in order for you to reach that part of your next chapter, you have to cut a lot of people out, a lot of energies out. Sai, it's not about just cutting, but it's also about harvesting. This one is being used to cut out weeds and also to harvest what you planted a long time ago. So these are like two what do you call it? Two sides of a sword. So use them wisely, cut people out, but also it's time for you to reap and sow what you planted before. So if you did your homework before and made those decisions way back, you've got it. You've cutted a lot of connections out, toxic connections out. Then this week will be a smooth sailing one for you. So for this one, let's shuffle the cards. Decisions, what do you need to decide on? What's the Two of Bows? Two of Wands about? It's about Queen of Pentacles. You need to decide for yourself. It's maybe it's more about career or financial aspects of your life, but not just only that. It also goes with the empowerment because Queen of Pentacles, she is abundant. She she doesn't have the lack mindset in her. She's transformed. She's happy with her energy. She is abundant. You have to make solid decisions about your career. Maybe it's time for you to, to really go for that job that you really wanted, ask for the promotion that you wanted, or maybe call people out and tell them and make it clear to them about what your needs are, what ticks you off, what makes this situation toxic for you. It's time for you to speak out and be empowered and do the solid decisions. What do we have with the Six of Vessels? Eight of Swords. You have both Eight of Swords here. So this is really your root problem. Why do you feel so? What holds you back? That's the first thing that I want to ask you. Ask yourself, what holds you back? It feels like you feel like you don't have control over yourself. You don't have control over the things that's happening in your life. And that's what created these situations and these connections in the first place. Maybe you let other people decide for you. That's why you're not making a solid decision about something because you let people run over you. And that's what you have to clear and cut out. So reflect, have an inventory of everything that's around you right now, the situations, and look deep into yourself and let yourself really feel those emotions of what is holding you back. Because in order for you to do all of this, you have to do inner work. You have to reflect first before you can remove them. You have to acknowledge what's happening around you. It's time for you to remove the blinds, the cover. Don't pretend that everything's all right. You have to accept everything that's happening to you first before you can let them go. Because you have to process these situations first and give them closure. This week is quite heavy while doing this reading. I really feel heavy-hearted. I don't know why. I feel that it's because of what's going to happen in the next few days. And even I myself have to do inner work. We got the moon. See, we have lots of double confirmation. Okay, let's see. Let's check them one by one. We have the double confirmation for the Eight of Swords here. We also have the moon, the Page of Wands. Oh, this okay. This Page of Swords, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, let's do this one. Nine of Cups and Seven of Wands. We have this one again. There's a lot of double confirmation going on, which just tells us that this one really needs to be done. It's implying heavily that we need to do this in order for us to move on into the new chapter of our life. So having these cards with me, I feel your lack of confidence. you're really, really down at the moment, you don't feel that you have what it takes in you for you to move on from everything that's going on around you. You don't know how to start cutting these people out. Just want to take a pause and maybe procrastinate again. Like, maybe this one's fine. You're convincing yourself that everything's fine, but it's not. You know deep inside you that it's not. Stop pretending that everything's alright. Stop pretending that these people are your friends. Stop pretending that this person is will be beneficial for you. Learn learn to discern what's good for you and what's bad. Stop pretending. Just stop pretending that everything's fine just for you to feel safe and be inside your comfort bubble. Because nothing will change if you keep on doing that. You have to speak out. Speak out for what you want and what you need. Don't be afraid. It's okay. Okay. That's a lot that's going on. So, what do you need to do in order for you to feel empowered? Let's have one card for empowerment. What kind of empowerment is this one? Empowered, have to heal yourself and let go. You really need to be confident about yourself. Maybe in the past you tried. I feel that you tried. You tried to speak up and stand up for yourself, but you got overpowered by someone else, and that instilled fear for you to try again. You feel that why do I have to speak up for myself again if no one will listen to me? No one listens to me anyway. So why do I have to speak up? This person is the only person that makes me feel validated. But I know deep inside me that he's just using me as a side piece. Or maybe he's just here for the money. Or maybe he's validating me for him to get my energy. You know deep inside you what's happening. You just don't have the willpower to stand up for yourself. That's what's blocking the excuse me, the end of this chapter. So what do you have to clear and see? You have to clear connections that doesn't make you fulfilled, doesn't make you feel fulfilled. You have to clear them out. Okay, so let's move on. This one, okay, we get this one. There's a really strong message to you to cut people out and for you to validate yourself, stand up for yourself, because even the root cause of what's happening around you and to you is the Eight of Swords. Cut everything that ties you down, that weighs you down, because as you can see, you have a lot of opportunities, you have a lot of exit points where you can start your new journey. But you have to cut these self-limiting people, self-limiting beliefs and mindsets, and remove the cover. Remove the pretending that you're doing in order for you to move on. So, you this week you will gain clarity on what's going on around you. Maybe it will just click one day, like, okay, I understand it needs to stop. You will have the clarity that you need in order for you to cut them out. Something may happen. Let's see what's with the moon card. What will happen around you in the next few days? Okay, okay, that's scary. Let's see what's going on. Something will happen that's related to those around you. It may be in your friend group, your colleagues at work, or maybe even with your family. So watch out for this one. Maybe a comment from your friend will snap you out and just will be the last push or the trigger that will start this wheel, that will end this old chapter in your life. Something will happen around your social groups or even your family that will cause everything, that will push you forward. Last one, King of Pentacles. So watch out with the friend group. It will be around you. You have to watch out. We'll just feel, we just feel that why am I why do I keep on accepting small pieces of attention or energies from them? You will feel suddenly this lack, like the emptiness inside of you. You will feel that, and with that, it will push you to cut them out. What you have to actions or energies that you have to do. You really okay, reflect on what's keeping you tied down with them. Why do you keep on latching yourself into them, or why are you letting them latch on into you? Reflect and be aware of what's not making you feel fulfilled or what's not making you happy. Because if you do all of that, you will have the page of arrows or the page of swords. You will speak up for yourself. If you do all of this, you will have a fresh start where you can really speak up for yourself, be more empowered, be more confident. Last card, just to wrap things up. Be confident and for you to call them out. There will be an end. This one's also another end, but it's on the reverse. So the end may not end, it may not end well for some of your connections, but if they are the toxic connections that you have to let go, then that means it's a good one. Judgment is about calling you, it's even calling you to step up, to rise up and listen. So you have to speak up for yourself. In order for you to do that, you have to cut a lot of people out first. Hey, we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious, unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So here we have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Don't feel saddened by the fact that you have to release certain people into your life, out of your life. Don't feel like it's the end of the world, like it's so heavy for me to do this, because they're the only ones that I've got. I feel a strong latch coming from you, not the other way around, unfortunately. You have to let them go. Celebrate the fact that you are moving on into. Sorry, the video cut off while I'm recording it, but I got as the final oracle card. You're already doing it. So I was really surprised. I'm I'm so sad that it didn't caught in the camera while I was getting this one, but this one served as a solid confirmation that you are already doing it. Because for some of you who did, like I told you during the start of the video, that you did your homework and cut a lot of loose ends with the other connections that you have, you may have doubts if you did the right thing or not. This one is telling you that you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Do not be tempted. Again, reflect and think a lot about what's happening, and don't be tempted to go back into the past connections. They may feel comfortable and safe because you're so used to that kind of thinking, kind of habits, those social cliques that you have, to this past lover that you have. It may seem comfortable and safe, but if they're not giving you the good energy back, and you know deep inside yourself that you have to let them go, even though they're not as toxic as what people may see, but if they're not good for you, let them go. And don't be tempted to go back to them. So for our final oracle card, any message or guidance? Okay, go for it. This one is another solid confirmation that you are doing the right thing. Go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Stay on your present path, as it will take you very far indeed. It will take you into the next chapter of your life. Okay? So, don't, like I said, don't be tempted to go back to them, because for some of you, you may feel that you may feel alone during this process. You may feel that I'm letting them go. Now I don't have any friends with me. Or what will I do next if I don't have them with me? Maybe they're the only one who will love me this way. What if no one loves me after this one? You will have a lot of second thoughts during this purging process. And the universe is saying to you, you're not alone. You have to do what you need to do in order for you to grow. And this one, like the card says, we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. So the consequences of what will happen this week, of course, the effect of you cutting them out of your life, it will also have an effect into them, and this may trigger them to also grow into their next chapter. It may also trigger them to improve themselves, and it's all thanks to you. So this is part of the process for your journey and for the people surrounding you as well. So you have to go for it. You may feel lonely at the moment, but they are assuring us that people that's meant for us will come to us at the right moment. It will grow at the right combination of soil, fertilizer, and water, and that will come into you. It will all come from you. So you have to tend to your own garden. For the right people, situations, and relationships to grow, you have to remove the weeds that's eating up your energy and attention. So it's a heavy week for us, but I I am confident that we'll all make it through this week with a lighter heart and with a lighter energy with us. So that's it for today, for this week. I wish you well and just be empowered. Believe in yourself. Unbound, release all of them. Clear what's pulling you down, and everything will be all right. See you again next week. I wish you well, and thank you for watching this video. And bye.